All right, let's start with the big story that we are tracking this morning, where amidst the growing speculation over North Korea cancelling the upcoming summit with the United States, the White House has now released a commemorative coin for the meet. Now, in an attempt at minting strong ties, the Trump administration has released the trip coin marking the upcoming summit between U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong Un that is scheduled to take place in Singapore on the 12th of June. The coin depicts Donald Trump and Kim Jong Un, notably described as the supreme leader, facing each other in front of a background of the US and the North Korean flags. The world's peace talks are emblazoned at the top of the front of the coin, much in contradiction to North Korea's recent threats of in fact pulling out from the peace deal. All right, now for more on this, we are joined in by our correspondent Siddhant Civil. Good morning to you, Siddhant. It is an interesting bit of a step that's been taken by the US government, where it has released this commemorative coin, even though the rhetoric of whether or not these talks will take place hasn't even died down.
Well, it's a very interesting development. The White House communication agency coming out with this coin, and trust me, there will be a lot of takers for this coin. And the agency regularly issues commemorative coins to, these coins are basically presented to foreign guests, diplomats and members of the military. And these coins can also be brought from the White House gift shop. But basically the intent is to showcase how at least the White House is very much interested in going forward with the talks, because initially we saw Pyongyang recently threatening to pull out over U.S. demands for unilateral nuclear abandonment. So basically this coin emphasizes that White House is pretty much interested. And of course, it's a kind of a good gift also before the big summit which takes place in Singapore on 12th. Absolutely. And also, Siddhant, considering the kind of rhetoric that we've seen where Donald Trump and also his Secretary of State, John Bolton, in fact said that, Libyan model could in fact be followed in the negotiations if Kim Jong Un were not to actually fall in line according to what the Americans expect him. The release of this commemorative coin also points to what is at stake for the United States. As I've already mentioned to you, all right, there seems to be a bit of an issue with that line. They will try fix that line, but this is an interesting development that has taken place considering the kind of rhetoric that we've seen being exchanged between Kim Jong Un and Donald Trump. It appeared that the relationship was slowly moving towards a normal, but that was not the case, because also the kind of rhetoric that we saw where John Bolton, the newly appointed Secretary of State, and also Donald Trump had said that if Kim Jong Un does not fall in line in terms of what America expects him to do, then the Libyan model could in fact be followed, giving a direct threat to Kim Jong Un, but then following it up within a week's time with this commemorative coin.